Python keywords and identifiers. In this tutorial, we will learn about keywords, reserved words in Python, and identifiers, which are the names given to variables and functions. Then Python keywords, these are predefined reserved words in Python programming that have special meaning to the compiler, and we can all use a keyword as a variable name, function name, or any other identifier. They are used to define the syntax and structure of the Python programming language. Then all the keywords except true, false, and none are in lowercase, and they must be written as they are. The list of all keywords is given below, which are these ones. That's the false, the await, else, import, pass, none, break, except, in, and all. And I'm sure you'll be wondering the usefulness of each and every one of these keywords. They are words that the Python recognize for various use in the compiler, in the IDM system. So each keyword has its own meaning and its own usefulness, which in upcoming tutorial we'll be talking about each and every usefulness, and most are commonly used, why most are used in specific codes. Then about the identifiers. Identifiers are variables that are used to store values in Python, and they are also giving names to variables, class, methods, for examples. And the rules for naming an identifiers is that identifiers cannot be a keyword. Yes, they cannot be the keywords. They cannot be any part of all these keywords that is being listed here, and they are very case sensitive, which means that identifiers equals to 8 is different from there is a difference between these two, which means identifier is not the same with identifier. Is it? That's it. And if this is not there, there will be an error. Oh, okay. The it has stored. Let's just use then you see to bring up an error that it is not defined, which is because we didn't have any keyword here with the name it, because it is in small letter and not in capital letter. So if you want it to print out, we have to change this it to small letter it, and yes, to give us the value it that we have in it. So this is to say that it is not the same as it. Yeah, we'll be going to these in upcoming tutorials. So it can have a sequence of letters and digits. However, it must begin with a letter or the under dash. The first letter of an identifier cannot be a digit, which means the first letter cannot be like this. It should not be like this. It should either start with it or you can also store and add a variable. It can be called a variable or identifier, but identifier is what you use to identify a particular value. So it can be with this, or you can put a name and digit, string and digit to classify it. Then it must, and a variable cannot be this, it cannot be this. Any variable you see in this green color is classified as a Python keyword, which cannot be used as a variable. And also, we cannot, white spaces are not allowed. Yes, this is not allowed. It cannot be a Python variable. Syntax error, it will give you an error. So in these rules, if you break any rule here, you will be having issue with your code. There will be a syntax error whereby your code won't be able to give a correct output. Then we cannot use special symbols like the at, the hash, that is dollar sign, and the semicolon, and um, any special symbol you know of. It should not be in your identifier. Okay, so I think that will be all for this section, and in the next section we'll be talking about the comment and